Hey everyone, welcome back to the Beeline with me, Brandon Kogel. So on this video, I thought I'd do a little New Year's resolution, slash intro to me, intro to the channel. This will be my third main video for the channel, so thought it'd be appropriate. And as far as the New Year thing, yes, I know we're beyond halfway through January now, but hey, at least it's still January. So with that out of the way, let's get into it. So 2025 was pretty good for me. I mean, it was better than 24. God, 24 was... I spent most of 2025 working for a food delivery company called 5 Star, and that was pretty good. What I really liked about it is I got to make my own schedule, sort of. I even could kind of come in when I wanted to, as long as I got my customers taken care of each day and I finished the route. They really didn't mind what time I came in or not. So that was really cool. And another great thing about it is it really helped me get organized, like majorly. Organization is something that I have always struggled with, but in this case, it really helped me. Like I was making reminders of where I should go to, who needed what, because I was delivering coffee product. I was mainly delivering 5-gallon water jugs, but I was also delivering coffee products, coffee itself, and creamer and sugars and things like that, different flavors. So I had to keep notes and keep track of who needed what. And then right before November, I lost my job, mainly because of the stinking camera things in the trucks, which frankly I think should be illegal, but this is the United States and W-2 employees have no rights whatsoever. So it's only by the mercy of God that we have anything in USA. So with that, the holidays have been really tough. I started a window washing business about late summer of 24. That was about the only good thing about 24. And that's the only thing that has kept me going whatsoever. So now it's 2026, and I've got a lot of hopes and aspirations for the new year. I've been trying to expand my window cleaning business. I've been trying to get the courage up to go door to door. I've done that a little bit, like residentials. I've mainly just been going door to door with storefronts, but I've been trying to get a little more bold and going door to door with residentials. I've done a few of those so far. Another goal of mine is to get my drone license. I'm getting pretty close. I've got an app on there where it says most of the users have, I think it was like 90% of the users, 9% of the users reported passing the test on their first try. So, and according to that exam, I'm like 95% probability of passing. So I'm really, really excited about that. Another great thing that happened around the end of about fall of last year is we started going to a new church called Daystar. And while it's not the church I would have seen myself in, the main thing we don't agree with, like their praise and worship. It's very contemporary. It's like, dark room with stage lights and drum set and all that. Me and my wife both are very traditional when it comes to the type of worship music we like. You know, we like the hymnal, maybe a screen just for lyrics, and that's it. Maybe a piano. That's, you know, that's the kind of worship I like. But that said, the church it's a really good, wholesome church. The preaching is really good, really deep, biblically rooted. There's a lot of good, helpful people there. And yeah, we've just really liked it. We're really starting to get plugged in, and praise God for that, because we frankly had been looking for a church family for our family to solidly go to our entire marriage, which is almost 10 years. So praise God. I really feel like we finally found one. So I'm really good. And speaking of Daystar, they recently started a thing for the new year called 21 Days of Prayer and Fasting that started, let's see, we just finished the second week of it. Tomorrow will be the end of the second week of it. And it's 3 weeks long. So, yeah, you can do the math there. I myself am fasting from bread, sodas, cereals, and desserts. And so far I've done pretty good on all those. I've cheated like twice on the sodas, and then I haven't had any bread whatsoever or any cereal. So I'm proud of that. And also the biggest one is gaming. And I haven't done any of that the entire time, and I'm planning not to do any more for the next week. So, another thing I want to talk about is apps that I use and plan to use for staying on track with the new year. One of the things you're going to want is a really good, solid to-do app. Now, you've got the reminder. If you're on the iPhone like myself, you've got the Reminders app, which is the native app, which is really good in and of itself. It gets things done, gives you reminders. You can you can have it remind you at a time or even a place. You know, so like you can set it to where whenever you get home, it'll remind you to brush your teeth or something, you know. I have recently started using the Microsoft To-Dos app, mainly because I've found myself on my computer much more often than I normally do. So I love the integration with Windows. I also like, being someone that's ADD, I like that it's got a ding sound every time you complete a task. And it's just really simple and streamlined. So, and then another one that I would highly recommend, especially for ADD people or millennials like myself that are gamers, that I have used in the past, is called Quest To-Do List. It's modeled after like one of those old classic RPGs, like the first few Final Fantasies or the old Zeldas or something. So whenever you do something, I really like the features and the ease of use. Whenever you do something on it, the character, you've got a little avatar that's, he's a little guy with a weapon, and whenever you complete a task, he'll run up, and the to-dos that you make are just little monsters that it makes, which is pretty cool. So whenever you get a to-do done, he goes up and slays the monster, and then you get experience for it. And once you get enough experience, you earn little like clothing and weapon and equipment items, and then you can customize your character. It's really cool if you're any bit a gamer. So I highly recommend it. Another thing is you're going to want a journaling app. The one I've been using for years, and I don't even know how many years, at least 10 years, maybe 15, is one called Grid Diary. It was really cool. you know, it makes a section of grids, and in each grid it's got a prompt for you, like, you know, what did I do fun today, or how did I help my family today, or how was I productive today, and then you write based on that. So it's really cool. Another thing you're going to want for the new year is a news app, a news service. Now, one that I frankly have not tried but want to, once I get, you know, a little money going, is Ground News. I've heard a lot of good things about it. Some of my favorite YouTubers have promoted it throughout the years. So I highly recommend looking into that. Now for health, I have been using an app called Lose It, and I don't currently have a subscription. Again, that's another one that I'm going to get back on. Got to get a annual subscription back to once I get financially able to. But it's a really useful app for tracking calories, tracking exercises, keeping track of your water every day, how much water you drink. So definitely check that one out. Another one I'm looking forward to using as far as money and budgeting goes is Rocket Money. Now, I'm sure you've all heard of Rocket Money. Rocket Money helps you keep track of your, helps you keep track of a budget, and it also helps you keep track of any subscriptions you may have, any outlying subscriptions you may have forgotten about. So definitely check that out. So yeah, that said, I'm really looking forward to this new year, and oh, another thing, another thing I didn't put in my notes, another thing that I'm really excited about is I have started this YouTube channel, and I plan to really put myself into it, really devote myself, you know, put myself into it and stay consistent with it. So I'm really looking forward to that. So with that, thank you for watching all the way to the end, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.